All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bit late to the party here, but here we are nonetheless. Round 9, Season 8, Coleslaw Cup here at Abu Dhabi. Got a nice full lobby tonight as well, which is good. Let's see what we can do. Up to now, it's a V-card party at the top. 1-2 for Race Chase and Nikki. And Daze is in P11 with only an invalid lap to his name. Let's see the standings real quick. As we are right now, Daze is leading the championship at 23 points over Sui, who himself has an 88-point gap to Kelly Robb. So it's really a two-horse race, but we do have some nice battles across the standings. Very tight here in the top 10 all around. So we'll see. Scornsy is attending today, and he is showing us he has not missed a beat. 122.948 for him. Provisional pole. Vitek out here on the mediums. I don't think we really have to watch Vitek on the quali because he will not put in a serious time anyway. You got Kelly Robb coming to the line. He seems to be pushing. And he does find some time. He jumps up to P4. Let's see if Race Chase pushes this through. No, he's going inside a bit. As will Scornsy. Frenchie seems to be pushing here. Already used every bit of his battery, which is quite early. Still an whole sector to go. As Frenchie spins it in the third sector, a la Latifi, into the wall. Let's everyone through and can carry on. No damage sustained there, I think. We have Days starting a lap, so let's go on board with Days for the whole lap then. See if he can get close to the time of Scornsy. Purple apparently in the first sector, but can't really be trusted. Through the tricky chicane. Another purple sector here. They seems to be flying, but I'm not sure. We don't have a reference on him. Through the hotel section pretty nicely. Into the final two corners. Taylor McKenzie jumps into P3. Ada breaks a little bit too late into the chicane. See if he is improving on his own time. He needs 9/10 to challenge for pole. He is down, unfortunately. So another great lap here from Ada. Has to correct some oversteer there as well. And we'll finish this lap, so let's see what it is. He does improve by a 10th, so he finds quite a bit of time there in the final sector. Up to P6 radar. I think we got Scornsy on the lap here. Barely up on his own time in sector 1. Getting a slingshot here from his teammate. Very nice teamwork there from the Mercedes guys. But not much time won, unfortunately. Still quite a lot of battery left though. Seeing different ways of using it. Sui equals the time of days, but he sets it second, so he will be second for now. And a drift there from Sui is not going to help him, or from Scornsy I should say. Not going to help him and he dives into the pits. So, very close at the top at the moment. Do we have anyone up here? VTEC up by 4/10 into sector 3. So that's good. That will get him close to Edeltonian's time. I think that time has been set on the mediums, of course. So we'll see what this time will be on the softs. Here goes VTEC up to P11. 8/10 improvement there. Got Fried Cheeto. Still looking to set his first time. Has used all of his deployment. Doesn't matter too much. Almost the end of the lap. He goes up to P10 just ahead of his teammate. Both Aston Martins in the midfield at the moment. Frenchie coming over the line. That's the 14th time. And race day goes P5. Two Ferraris in the top 5 now at the moment. Sharia and Johnny Golf still yet to set a single lap time today. See if they gonna go try it out for one last attempt. Not sure if they even went out. Let's check it. Johnny Golf, Bruiser is not out, and seems like Sharia has invalidated a lap, so we'll see. Sharia does come out. He is already out, so he will try. We'll be waiting for the top 4 really to get out of their pit box. So is Race Chase on a lap? Yes, he is. So let's hop on board with him then, as he is gonna try and attack the top, because he is very much still in it. Only 4/10 off provisional pole position, of course. As he approaches the chicane, a little bit too much inside, I think, but Nonetheless, gets away pretty nicely, opens up the DRS. And will he be improving into Sector 2? At the end of Sector 2? He will be. And that's very close to what he needs for provisional pole. So if he can improve a little bit more in the last sector, he will be a contender here for pole position. Into the hotel section he goes. As all of the top four is out on their out lap right now. Race day has retired, so he will not set another lap. But here comes Race Chase. He gets distracted there at the end, I think. But it doesn't matter, he goes first. With a 1:22.681. Very nice lap from him. Nicky, I still think the next one of the front runners. Although Adop is a little bit ahead of him. Let's see. One more minute on the clock. So the flag will not fall just yet. Adop through the hotel section now. Ooh, a little bit of a slide, but corrects it nicely. Vidic also has decided to end qualifying, and Adop aborts that lap, not happy. Will go into the box and retire the car. Nicky has invalidated. Does he have time to go again? Taylor has screwed it up as well. So I think it's gonna be Sui, Scornsy, or Days who can try and challenge Race Chase for a provisional pole. And let's see who's first. I think it's gonna be Sui, although Sui backs off, so Sui is not gonna be. So it's gonna be Scornsy then. Will be the next one. Going into it. Into the chicane. Takes it pretty nicely. The flag is fallen. And everyone is on the last laps. We have Nicky going into the pits. We got a Kick Sauer of Sharia going to P15. Scores up at 3/10. That it will be enough if he can keep it. Let's see. We also got a Haas over the line. Kelly Rope jumping up to P4. Then we got Adel Tony going into the box. And then both Aston Martins coming to the line now. And Johnny Golf jumps up to P9. And Scorsese has invalidated there. So his lap is over. Can Days do something then? Days will be the last to try. Big slide and correction there from Days. But he keeps it on the track. One more corner to go. Big oversteer. That would be not enough. No. Has thrown away there. He had enough, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But Race Chase takes provisional pole. Well, not provisional anymore. He takes pole position. Very impressive lap time. And a very close field spread, I have to say. So that could be fun for the race. There you can see the final standings. Close qualifying. 5 tenths within the top 7, I think, and even the whole top 10 within a second, so see how it goes. Hybrid lights. And away we go. Seems like race chase is good, but there's the Ferrari on the inside, Sui, challenging him for the lead. And I think Sui is gonna have that. No, he's not. So Sui stays behind, both on the mediums. And then we have Kellerop on the hards in P3. Let's see here. Scoresy side by side with Taylor McKenzie. Taylor McKenzie lags back a bit. Kellerop takes the inside. Scoresy breaks deep. And takes P3 there. Very nicely done there from Scoresy. Round the outside into the chicane. And now got Sui has also taken the lead on Race Chase. But Race Chase trying to re-challenge. He breaks a little bit early. Scoresy caught up about a little bit, but no contact made luckily. We have Race Day and Johnny Golf. No, we have Johnny Golf just falling downwards and causing some mayhem behind. We got Fried Cheeto and Frontline going side by side through the hotel section. Frontline almost loses it there. But lap 1 has been done. No big incidents luckily for us. Let's see. Let's see the tires. So we got 4 hard runners in the field. Kellerop and Race, they both together, and Adop and Frenchie as well. Alright. Big loser is Daze. I haven't even seen it, but Daze is lost. I did not notice it in the race. Something happened with Daze there, and he is now lost, so very unfortunate. For Mr. Daze, our championship leader, of course. As Sui is in P1, so that could be great business for Sui if he can hold on to it. Judo Race is just a good exit here with the help of DRS. Easily gonna pass him, and he will take the lead for now. We got Johnny Golf and Nicky battling. Nicky on the inside, Race on the outside of Kellerop. It's side by side here. As Nicky has to back out a little bit. And then, ooh, Johnny Golf losing the rear a bit. Bit hectic racing, but it seems all fair. And no one dies, so that's good to see. As Nicky almost dies, but he keeps it. Very nice save from Nicky. Scary moments there from Nicholas, but he has saved it. Kellerop seemed to be off the track there. But the field up to P11 stays in one DRS train. So we'll see. Slowly people will drop out of the DRS, but for now it's still a pretty big train. As Sui is going to easily take P1 again. I should brake a little bit early, given the position, and then he will try to get back past here. Scornsy gets a great exit though. And Scornsy's going to force him to go for the move. Scornsy's going to follow him through as well. But Race Chase takes the lead, Scornsy takes P2, and Sui will have to settle now for P3. As they go back into single formation. Another slippery moment there from Nicky. go back to the front as Scornsy takes the lead for now. Bit of a check up there. But it seems like we're going to be staying as it is, although Taylor McKenzie is going to try and go for the move on Sui. Sui's going to hang around the outside, but is going to lose out there. So a good move from Taylor McKenzie, taking P3. Yeah. Got yellows further back and a full course safety car's out. I don't know what happened. It's Nicholas. Something has happened with Nicholas. He has spun. He has lost his entire wing. Those are illegal overtakes probably, which is annoying for them. And the leaders are all pitting. Race day stays out on the hards, as does Kelly Rob. A bit early, I think, to go from the hards to the end, but we'll see. The 4 hard runners we had, I think. I don't know where the 4th one is. First one is Frenchie, of course, but he is pretty far behind, but he will be ahead of everyone who pitted, so. See what tires they go for. Everyone went for hards. So perhaps they are going to try and finish the race now. We'll see. A lifeline though for Nicholas and also for Days, who was out of it a little bit. But everyone will get back together and they will be on the better strategy. Guys ahead still have to pit. We'll see if it might be a 2-stop for the guys a little bit further behind. 5 lap older, 5 lap fresher hards and the guys ahead. Vitek decides to pit now. You have even fresher hards, but you will lose all the positions he could have had, I think, if he just pitted it immediately. But the mind of Vitek is a mystery for the rest of us. We'll probably go in at the end of this lap, so just have to wait for that a little bit. Race day will lead us. Race their weights for the final corner. And there he goes. Frenchie already letting his teammate toss. So doing that as soon as possible. And then takes a super weird line into the chicane. I don't know exactly what Frenchie's doing, but he's gonna get swallowed up here. As Taylor McKenzie just lags into someone. Not sure what happened there. I don't know if I want to know. But it seems like the top has got away clean. I'm not sure who you are. Just said that you couldn't get in the race. But that is unfortunate if you couldn't, of course. Days makes a move past Sharia. Let's turn this off, that's very annoying. Scornsy makes a move around the outside there of Fried Cheeto. Has lost valuable time to the top 4 though. But he seems to be closing that gap rapidly, so won't be much of an issue, I think. DRS is now enabled, so he will be looking to get in there before that gets enabled, although he's not really using the battery, so I'm not sure if he really wants to get in. Seems like he does not want to get in particularly in a hurry. So he is happy for now to stay where he is. Let's see if Gallop is going to go for the lead here. We have another yellow in sector 1. It's Frenchie having some issues. Seems like his race is going from bad to worse now. As race day stays ahead for now. Taylor McKenzie makes the move on race chase, it seems. And Fried Cheeto now with a snap, and that opens the door perfectly for Taylor McKenzie to go past. Gallop also takes the lead into sector 3. Let's see here from the helicopter shot. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Race chase and Sui both getting past Fried Cheeto there. And Days right behind this back, trying to close in as Sui has closed up to the top 5, or the top 4 I should say, and Taylor McKenzie is struggling now to close that gap. Here, there goes, oof, that was a big one, we saw it in the background. I am not surprised, and there it is, another safety car. Johnny Golf absolutely yeeting it into the wall, there he is. The spin of shame. And he's going for an early shower. Gallop has made it out before the safety car, so they can all decide what they want to do. I don't know if mediums go from here, so it'll be interesting to see what everyone does. Although I think there are a couple on mediums still. Yes, front line here and Fried Cheeto are big winners here, I think, because they can go to hards now, fresh hards, and go to the end. And everyone on fresher hards can decide if they gonna stay on these. And you would think that the top 3 has to go to mediums at this safety car. Because I mean, you can bet on getting another one, but that is risky. We'll see those safety cars breed safety cars, so. I think we've gone quite a long time without getting safety cars, at least when I was in the broadcast. But now we have 2 here. So let's see what Gallop does. Will Gallop pit? I would assume so. Yes, he does. As does race day. Gallop gets a bullshit penalty on entry. That is a known bug. It's really, I don't know exactly what happens, but it's very annoying. He could get that removed. Scorzy decides not to pit, and I think he is one of the only ones who decides that. Race chase also. And Sui and Days. And Sharia, and so quite a bit actually. The guys that pitted on the first days back in contention here. And we got Taylor McKenzie going to intermediates because he has a wing change, so he decides to not burn up the hards. Very smart. Or the mediums, I think. I'm not sure where he goes to. What a smart thing to do there. He has to pit. Although, no, I don't know. Because he changed his wing, so he should have. Yeah, this is a bug, I think. Very unfortunate for him. He will not lose that much, luckily for him, because he will only lose one more position, but it is annoying. Or is he going back to those hards he was on? Let's see what his strategy. He is going back to the hards, I think. Interesting. Taylor also getting the 3 seconds on the pit entry. As he dives into the pit for what I would assume are his old hards. We'll go back to. There he goes. So we have 3 guys on mediums, the rest everyone on hards. Different tire lives all around. It'll be interesting to see if those mediums go to the end. I'm not sure if they can, but they will be rapid in the first couple laps, so they have to make moves. And Kelly Rob will be the first one to make them. With those 3 seconds, but that will get removed if he doesn't get another warning, of course, so he'll be fine. He will still be racing for the position. Oh. Scorsese leads the field away. Frontline going into the pit for some reason, and we will hop on board with Kelly Roberts. He will be the guy that's gonna make the moves. Already all over VTech here. Going into turn 1, he goes around the outside of VTech. Beautiful move, race day. Eager to follow. Gonna try and switch to the inside, but VTech is deciding to let them go. Want no business from these two. ADAP also goes past. Days moving past Sui. Race day. Gonna try and make a move on Calirope here. More yellows. We have issues in the chicane. Calirope on the inside of Elotonian. Elotonian brakes Weirdly, thinks he got spooked there a bit. And Race Day with perhaps the double overtake here. Around the outside now of Kelly Rob. We're gonna hold the inside there and Race Day is gonna get squeezed out there. DRS is enabled. And we are on to lap 13. Kelly Rob seems to be struggling already on the battery here. Burned quite a lot. Big advantage there
Could
for
never
Race
be
Day.
me.
Hello.
My bad. Low-key just stayed muted because I didn't know when I was.
Welcome back. As a wild say appears.
Yeah, I lost my way to the garage. I myself commentary booth
You want to join the commentary booth?
too.
Alright, Race Day goes for the move on Kelly Rob though. As we have to wait momentarily to start the share screen. As Race Day does make the move. And also ADAP makes the move. Is ADAP going in for a double move? He seems to be going for it. Around the outside of Race Day. But he cannot hang it around the outside, unfortunately. So, positions as they are, I'm gonna quickly put on the share screen.
Nah, you don't have to. I'm just like, I'm
It's
racing anyways.
oh,
Yeah. I mean, I could put it in my, like, I don't know, or my top right, I guess.
yeah. And you can yap a little bit in the background.
Yeah. Tired as
As
balls,
we
so I
have
can't even.
Race Chase almost in the wall. I don't know what he was doing all the way on the right side there. Probably recovering from an almost spin. Nikki goes around the outside of Sharia, side by side through turn 1 and turn 2. Or turn 2 and turn 3, I think. Close racing there from the two. Sharia refusing to give it up to Nikki. And now Race Day also arriving on the party. As we have another big battle here. And now it is for P5. Race Day seems to have infinite battery here because he is moving easily past Sharia. Or langs Nikki, I should say. As Sharia gets a big moment. It's very hectic here in the midfield. Sharia with a back exit though. He does keep the DRS, so we'll see how it goes. It's extremely hectic. Double side by sides here. But Race Day does get past and he will be in P5 now. And ADOP follows him through. So ADOP stays with him. Kelly Rope still got one car in between them. As Nikki is now at the back of this train. And this train is the end. But the rest is all in DRS, so top 9. Still in a DRS train here with split strategies as well. So interesting to see how it evolves. Days is back in the lead in other news. We haven't really seen it, but it's probably just a DRS overtake on the straight.
I can handle.
As Race Day is going to get the DRS, and so the train has reformed. Bit of
Love
a moment.
trains out
Huh?
here. You love trains out here.
We do. So Adolf gets a bit of slippery there, but nothing too big. Taylor McKenzie going for the move on VTEC and making the move. As Sui tries to go on a move for Days, as Days got passed by Scornsy already. And now Sui and Days are side by side, the championship contenders here. And Days is gonna keep that position for now. Race Day in the background though, getting past Race Chase around the outside. He will pull it off into the south section. Nice move there from Race Day. As Race Chase has to give up that position. And now Kelly Rob has moved past Sharia. Something happened to ADAP because he has fallen backwards and Kelly Rob has to fight to stay in the DRS. So Not sure what happened, but Adab is now at the back of this train. And Caliorp has to burn everything to get into DRS, but he's not gonna get there. So he is gonna be in trouble. He burned every bit of his battery. And he did not make it. He is in it now, but that is too late. And so he will lose out. You got Frenchie going for a move on Adotonian for P13. As the top 5 is very close here.
Personally, I have like about 87% battery. Because I feel like it's such an old head talking about fucking previous season. Damn.
I mean, the battery was definitely better back in the day. Race Day now gets
This is
past
much
Sui.
worse.
I mean, you can just regenerate it so easily, I feel like. Used to be much harder to keep.
Guess my skills would have been invalidated in the new
Yeah,
era
you
of
would have
F1.
nothing. That would not have mattered now.
Sucks.
Let's see.
Fill
Race
up.
now the leading Ferrari in the top 5 train. Caliborp has reconnected with the train, so it has worked. He has to burn a little bit of battery here to stay in it, but he will. And we are back to a 9-car train on lap 17.
Exciting stuff.
Days gonna go for the move. Race Day is gonna try and follow him, I think. If you look on from Sui's POV. Race Day after P2 now. You have to wonder when those mediums are gonna lose some of their life. There's still quite a lot of lap left on those mediums.
Got it though.
Now at the back end of this train, we've seen cars starting to struggle to keep up. Sharia is losing connection with Nicky here. And Nicky on his own is also losing the connection with Callirop. So the pace is going up. And the gaps are starting to form here. We could soon be going to a 6-car train. As Nicky is gonna manage to stay in it. But Sharia is gonna drop out, so 7-car train it is now. See if we are gonna have any moves. Race Day. Closing in on Days, but not going for the move. They will stay as they were. Which of course will help the guys further back in the train, because we'll just bunch up, but it seemed like Race Days at a moment there. He has lost quite some time. Callirop going for the move. And a move well done for Callirop. As Race Day also took the lead for... Well, took the lead, that's all I have to say really. Don't have to make it more complicated. As we are going on to lap 19, 10 laps left. Race Day in the lead, but he is on 9 lap old mediums. And surely they will soon start to fall off. But we will see. It is only a DRS train, so you won't put that much damage on your tires. Race Day not getting away from Days at all though. Days is probably gonna easily take the lead back here if he wants to. Bit of a gap to Scornsy, so he can also just decide to stay where he is. Race Day in none mode, so he will easily be passed. As Sharia has lost, dropping out of the DRS train has cost him immediately 3.5 seconds. In like 2 laps, that is quite a bit. As race day overtakes Days, I want to say, but they're actually side by side. Days fights it back, keeps the position. As Days makes a mess of the hotel section. Could probably been a warning. The rest of the train follows them closely. We have Yellows back. It's Fried Cheeto. Seems to be losing it on the same place as teammate did. As Race, they almost punt Days off the track there, but no harm done. Scornsy is close though, but he decides not to burn. He does decide to burn. He actually does a little bit. And then backs off, so burned for nothing really. As it gets really closed up in the chicane. As Kelly Roper is going to capitalize on that and take the position from Sui. As Race Day takes the lead, as we can see right ahead. So lap 20 in the books almost. And it is still very close. Nothing really decided at all. Very close stuff here at the front. Not sure if we even have a Bozo this week, because I've been enjoying it quite so far. No Bozo-ness has been detected just yet.
Just give it a bit.
Yeah, probably. As Sharia and Adap are battling into turn 1. And Adap loses out quite badly, loses the position to Tyler McKenzie as well. Taylor McKenzie, I should say. That man's name is not Tyler. Um, Back to the front. Days gonna go for the easy pass. Is he gonna follow him through? No, he is not. He is too far back. Everyone bunches up again in the chicane. It's oh, and there goes Race Chase, spinning right in front of us. And now Nicky, do you have battery? He does. Let's jump on board with Nicky and see if he can get back in. That would be very nice for his race if he can. He has to burn if he wants to. He's not burning. Please burn a little bit. We're close. He's pushing for sure, but he's not. He is burning a bit. Alright, he's made it. Very nice. I stand corrected. Nicholas has space. He just need to burn. Very nice. So the train becomes a 7-part train. A 6-car train, sorry. And Sharia gets a 10-second for gaining a position of track. Very naughty from Sharia there.
Very unlike Sharia.
Real. Them boys battling hard for P7 at the moment. Fun little battle, it seems to be. We go back to the front. So telemetry off again, and let's see. Where's the Scornsy? Ooh, Kelly almost losing it. But they stay as they were. Nicky though dropping a little bit back here again. Still has quite some battery left, so still no issues. But he does seem to be struggling on those old hards. As Adap has made, I think, contact with something there. Because he is spun on a weird place. So that is unfortunate. Probably somewhere there with Taylor, Vitek and Sharia happened. Because they were battling hard. Maybe we'll see about it in the steward room. Lap 23 on the way though. Nicky clinging on to the DRS at the moment. Not as close as he wants to be, I think, but close enough. Skellerup also is not really that close, but they will get DRS, I think. And it will punch up back as Sui though. Is he going for the move here? Skellerup backs out of it. He wants the train to stay in one piece. As they go 3 wide, which helps Sui out massively because he was out of the DRS range, but now he is back in it. As we go 3 wide again into one of the turns, as race day breaks very late, but takes P1. Great racing, although Days gets back at him here. Round the outside, and Days takes P1 again. Close racing here from the front 3, which again becomes a very close front 6. Everyone in this train could win the race still, because it is very, very close. 11 seconds, I mean, to P7, which is quite a bit.
Absolute cinema here.
For sure. As we go to lap 24 of 29, the end is coming.
End is near. It's in sight.
As the battle for P7 also is heating up. Vitek on the outside trying for Taylor McKenzie, but not getting it. And then almost pushing him through the fast left and right. But to no avail. No move there for Vitek. We go back to the top 6. As they stay as they are on the first straight. I've seen to learn that the action really comes on the second one. So let's see. Scornsy uses a little bit of battery. Race day's ready though. Doesn't have much left. Race day out of battery here, it seems. Because he is blinking quite a bit. He is very low indeed. Scornsy in the best position at the moment. And Sui not looking too bad either. You would think those tires are pretty much equaling out at the moment. Those mediums are pretty worn. After 14 laps, or after 15 I should say, as they cross the line for lap 25. Seems like Kelly Rob is struggling quite a bit here, and Nicky putting a lot of pressure on him. I think those mediums are struggling. Race day also having a gap of 8 tenths now to Days. So perhaps those tires just completely fallen off the cliff. Race day even out of a second here. But I think he was in at the detection, so he was not in at the detection. He hasn't lost the DRS. Ooh. As now also Sui easily gets past race day. And then race day breaks too late and hits Sui. Oh, what a goofball. Breaks his wing. Luckily not ruined the rest of the race, but he definitely ruined his own. As the top 3 now. The constructors are the same, but Sui has swapped in for race day. As the battle resumes. Nicky has made his way past Kelly Rob and now all over race day. So race day dropped out of the DRS. Of course he's struggling to stay with Days here. But he is gonna stay with him. Use some battery. Will be safe. Days is really pushing it seems. Burning everything he has. And the others have to burn as well. Days is driving some very good pace here. Nicky now P4. That's Nicky with a beautiful move around the outside there. Very nice. Race Day fighting for his life with damage is something. And now we go lap to lap 27. Time flies here. As does the laps.
Go.
VTEC moves past Race Chase and Taylor McKenzie for P7. Taylor McKenzie even drops behind Race Chase. The hotel section, not sure what happened there, but it wasn't great. Scornsy is still sticking with Daze, but he is struggling to keep up. Daze is pushing hard. But it seems like he is now gonna be really close, and then yeah, it was a good lap from Scornsy. He's completely closed up now. Sui though, struggling to keep up. Probably made a small mistake and is now out of sight of the DRS, and then it's over. Probably. He is out of this battle. It's a two-car fight now. Everyone slowly losing out here. As the two guys with championships in this league stay standing. Race Day picks up with 3 seconds as well. We have probably found the bozo in the end after all. They are quite equal on battery at the moment. As Swansea has the control here in P2, of course. I would assume he is not going to go for the move here. Or is he? I think Dave's going to give him the move if he wants to. Gonna battle a little bit, but Daze is clearly lifting. And he gets what he wants. Daze is now second and in prime position to win this race on the last straight. Skelly Rope goes all over the track. But we will focus back on the battle for the race win here. Lap 29 of 29. Scornsy leads Daze. But will he lead it as well at the end of the lap? Five tenths is the gap at the moment. Battery almost identical. Daze very close to the braking zone, but a worse exit. Ooh, that exit was horrible. Daze is not gonna get past here. Scornsy decides to burn everything on this straight, and Daze is not really ready for that, because he's quite far back now. Has Scornsy played this well? Daze has a lot of battery left, but Scornsy has the gap. Daze closing in rapidly. Gonna go for the outside move here. Round the outside. Is this gonna work? Daze. It seems like it is gonna work. Very nice move. Scornsy cannot challenge back into the hotel section, but can he force anything in these final couple corners? Daze is slow here. Scornsy sees it. Switchback on the cards perhaps. Daze goes defensive into the final corner. Scorsese tries the switchback, but it's not enough. Dace is winning this one. After something happened on lap 1, we haven't seen it, but came back with the help of the safety cars, of course, but he was in the right position at the right time, and he wins this race. Very impressive win for championship leader Dace, and he builds the gap to Sui. Nicky finishes 4th, who closes the gap on Kelly Rope, who finishes 5th. Race Chase finishes 6th. VTEC 7th. Fried Cheeto 8th. Race jumps Sharia on penalties, but I don't think Sharia's 10-second will stand. I don't think he did that, but we'll see. Also, Kelly Rope has the 3 seconds, which didn't hurt him in the end, so probably he will not report that. So wait for Edotonian to finish. He will be 15th, our last finisher. And there he goes. Very entertaining race. Highly entertained for this one. Strive of the game is drive of the day from the game is VTEC. We'll see if we agree, because VTEC doesn't qualify on purpose. So there goes Days, top of the table once again. Very impressive stuff from Days. Here we go. Race driver of the day. I think it's probably either just gonna be, I don't know. Days just did something on the start, so I'm not sure. Maybe we have to ask what happened, and then we will decide. I will announce it in the Discord. Good race though. We'll be back next week with, I think, is the Netherlands, but I'm not sure. So let's check to be sure. We will be back indeed at Zandvoort. So until then, this has been it. Goodbye.